Well, hello and welcome back to Sailing Jaygo. Yes, I'm back in Australia on the Gold Coast, as you can see, and we've had a little bit of drama back in Bali. So I've had to fly home, and in this episode, you're going to find out why. Whee, that's a lot of lightning. There's another one of those horrible storms with lightning and thunder, a lot of wind. And our alarm keeps going off. Can't see a thing. Anyway, I'm going to put this phone away into the safe. Okay, so if we put it in the safe, hopefully it's got a chance that if we get hit by lightning, we should be okay. Maybe, hopefully. That phone doesn't look good after last night's lightning storm.
No.
It's making really weird colours. So there's something to be said about putting them in the safe. I put mine in the safe and the iPad is fine. And Rob's is doing that. Yeah, so this is what Rob's phone looks like now. After the lightning storm last night. So, I don't know. If anyone knows about lightning storms and whether that's happened to their phone. Anyway, it doesn't look good. Let's say it's been a pretty wet day today after last night. That was pretty mad. There was lightning everywhere. I heard it hitting so close to our boat. It was lighting up Richard's boat just over here. Yeah, it was, we were awake throughout the whole thing because we were worried we would drag, and of course Rob's phone was out because it's got the app on it for the anchor watch, and somehow, I don't know, indirect lightning hits that phone is all glitchy now. It's doing really weird stuff. It's got weird colours on it, so it might pay to put your phone and electrics into a tin box, or we've got a safe on the boat, we can lock it into there. So, yeah, well, it's only for a new phone, because in Indonesia you've either got to buy a new phone or have it registered and pay tax on it. So that is a new phone. So maybe it's still under some sort of warranty, hopefully. Anyway, it's a rainy day today, so it's a chilled day today. It's nice. It's a bit cooler as well. Right, are you coming?
Yes.
I'm having problems getting Rob off the lounge today. He's doing research
Yeah,
for...
it's not. I got people helping me trying to troubleshoot all of this mess.
I know, it's good.
Well, do you just want me to ignore them?
No. I have to go cut Kapang's wife's hair
I know.
because I promised
We
her
also-
yesterday.
We also need to get this boat functioning too.
I know. So we can't go anywhere until, well, our autopilot is working, unless we want to
Hand steer the whole way to Malaysia.
hand steer the whole way to Singapore and then Malaysia.
While sailing two up, which is definitely not ideal.
So Rob's been doing a whole heap of research, got a whole heap of yachties looking after him and giving him options. But we still don't really have a solution. Anyway, I promised Kapang's wife that I would cut her hair because she was looking for a hairdresser, and I just happened to be one. So I volunteered. They run the little warrum up here that we sometimes eat at. Yeah, and they're just a little family that are trying to get ahead, so I'm going to help them out.
Especially sort of
What do you think? Yes. You loving it?
Yes, thank you, dear.
Pleasure. Okay, so what are we trying to find today?
Rightio, I've been spending weeks trying to troubleshoot our electronics with the help of a whole bunch of friends.
After we got hit by light. Well,
after
we
got
weren't hit directly.
Well, we think the boat's been
affected.
copped lightning. Not a direct stroke, but close enough to cause damage.
Mm.
Anyway, bunch of friends either here in Australia and even in Thailand are all reaching out to help. with their advice. But anyway, I've been spending 2 weeks trying to work it out, and I think this course computer's fried, but I'm not sure. And unfortunately, I don't even know if that's the only thing. So I'm starting from scratch. We've got a chart plotter up at the helm.
Yep.
In fact, come upstairs and we'll go through that. So we've got a chart plotter here.
Yep.
Got the autopilot head unit here. We've got boat speed, depth sounder, wind, and an i70S, which is like a multi-function display. You can pick and choose whatever you want on that. That's what we've got at the helm. Down at the nav station, we've got another Axiom, which is a chart plotter multifunction display. We've got behind that an AIS. This is the Iridium. This is the another one of the i70 multifunction display units, so you can look at whatever you want on that. And then our VHF, which can also connect into the backbone. So what I've done is I've disconnected everything except for the chart plotter up there, upstairs, which I can then see where the sources are coming from. And I'm running wires just to go one instrument at a time and just see when it breaks down.
So we just did the paddle wheel.
Yeah, well, before that, this unit here, the ACU 400, it normally doesn't just supply data, it also supplies power to the whole backbone. So what I've done is I've pulled that out and I've run a power cable, this little DV here, so that I can power the network directly without having that. Because I think this is, at the very least, this is disrupting the data. And we've also got a fluxgate compass up here, which may also be faulty and corrupting the data. So I've disconnected the whole lot, and we're just going back one at a time to try and see where the issue is. I've tested all the connectors and some of the wires and all the T-pieces, everything. They all seem to be okay when I've tested them with the multimeter. But I'm not an electronics expert. I'm learning as I'm going along here, which is a major issue for me. Anyway, so the first thing we did, like Dee just said, I plugged the pedal wheel in, which is the boat speed indicator, and it works perfectly, right? Everything else, all the other instruments are disconnected, it's just that, and it's working fine. The chart plotter or the Axiom is picking up the boat speed indicator, and it doesn't seem to have any faults. So I'm going to go one by one, adding these instruments one at a time to see when it all of a sudden doesn't work.
Okay, so what's next? Which one we try now?
The next one is that I'm adding in the daisy chain here, which is the depth sounder.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, I'm trying to deal with these electronics, this Raymarine stuff, and updating it. This is the course computer for the autopilot. It doesn't work, and I've tried updating the software. It's not cooperating, and now even the chart plotter won't update either. I tried this a little while ago and I thought, I'll just leave it, because there's often issues with Raymarine updates not working as they say. So usually I leave it now for a while, let other people be the guinea pigs until Raymarine sorted out. But this update is probably 6 months old, so I've tried to do it now, and it's doing the same thing as when I tried to do it last time. Which, that doesn't bother me so much for this one, but we need this to work. I need this bloody autopilot to work.
Oh my God, what are you doing? Where are you?
I need a photo.
Okay. How did you actually get in there?
I don't know how.
Jesus. Look at ya.
This is killing me, hey.
Rob's decided this morning to find wires because we have a electrical problem going on. And I don't know, he's in leather or sweat, and he's found his way into a box. Just tuck. Rob's trying to find wires because we're having a problem with our autopilot. And he's now got himself in a situation he can't get out of. We thought we might have been struck by lightning. Well, not directly, but indirectly. Told you need to do yoga in the morning with me.
One or more of the previous owners has put new stuff in and left a spaghetti junction of wires everywhere. None of it's labelled, of course.
Right, and you're trying to sort it all out, and
so as I'm fixing things, I'm taking out old wiring and stuff that should have been done years ago.
right.
But
In the meantime,
it's a mess, absolute shambles.
While Rob's figuring out the electrical part of the boat and crawling into cupboards, I'm going to go up to the markets. I'm going to go up to this new big shopping centre called Icon Shopping Centre. But around here, it's all scooters. So I'm just waiting for my scooter grab. It's about $1.80 to get up there, so it's cheap. I think here he comes now. If you're after clothes, shoes, bags, perfume, makeup, you're at the right place. Actually, the fruit and veg wasn't too bad. Big papaya was $2.50. It's not bad. I was surprised by that. So we've decided that I'm going to head back to Australia. I can see my family, but most importantly, we need an autopilot, and our navigation is down as well after being after that lightning strike. So we've decided for me to jump on a plane, and I'll head back to Australia. And then when I get back, we may be too late in the season to even get up to the Philippines or over to Borneo. So I don't know what we're going to do. I'll just have to wait and see when I get back. Well, I'm back in Gold Coast, Australia, here to get some parts after we had our boat not directly hit by lightning, but we did have a lightning strike and it's affected some stuff on our boat. So I'm here to get some stuff done to be able to fix it and visit my family. So I'll be here for about 2 weeks and then I'll head back. Okay, so I'm obviously back on the boat. I spent 2 weeks in Australia. I had to fly back, and because we didn't directly get hit by lightning, but it was enough to affect your phone, because mine was in the safe, and it affected what, Robert?
Yeah, I think it's what the nerds call it, an electromagnetic pulse, which is a near lightning hit. And I've since found out that this affects anything can affect anything that's plugged in as the weakest point. And after 2 weeks of troubleshooting and disconnecting everything, testing every single wire, every single connector, it worked out that the little EV1 course computer down here, like the Fluxgate compass, that was buggered. And I'll point the bone at that. That thing there. Yeah. And also the ACU, which is the actuator control unit. Yeah, that was fried, and that powers the whole NMEA network. And also the M-Track AIS, that was fried as well. So yeah, it was the hardest bit was trying to troubleshoot it all when I'm not an electronics expert. And then you can't get help. Like there's nobody to help you, and you can't get spare parts either. It's just a nightmare when you're trying to source that sort of stuff. And it's not a cost thing either. You just can't get it. So yeah, you went back home and see your mum and dad and get some bits that we needed.
Yeah, so it's all fixed now, but
it works, yeah.
It's put us behind schedule, and now there's a westerly.
Yeah, they're right in the middle of the monsoon now, and you can't go anywhere.
So we can't get to Malaysia.
Really, there's storms every day, and But I got a huge shout out to the company that makes the AIS. By the way, that AIS unit, that transceiver, is made by M-Track, EM-TRAK. And by the way, they don't know that Dee has a video channel. They don't know that I'm saying thank you or anything like that. This is just how these guys do business. They actually make these things in the United Kingdom. And I got in touch with them by email and said, oh, look, I think I might have been affected by lightning, etc., but this thing's not transmitting and it's receiving intermittently. And they just said, oh, send it back, post it to us. So I popped it into post in one of the post offices in Sangor and crossed my fingers to hope that it would get there. And anyway, long story short, they looked at it, put a new module in it, which is supposedly more robust than the old one. It's 6 years old. And they sent it back to me, like no charge. They even paid for the postage to come back. So and nice. I said, oh, thanks so much. And they said, oh, look, these things, they really break down. And when they do, they want to know why. Mm-hmm. So they wanted to have a look at it. And they fixed it. So clearly that mustn't happen very often, otherwise they'd go broke with that business model 6 years later. But they said, yeah, no, thanks for sending it back. Here it is, try this. It's got a new module in it, should be fine. Plugged it back in, away she went. So yeah, I'd like huge fan of these M-Track AIS guys. They stand behind their product. Yes, talk about stand behind their product.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know what we're going to do now. You'll just have to wait and see what comes up in the next...
whenever you do another video.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been a bit slack lately. Sorry, guys. But, yeah, I don't know.
She forgets that actually other people watch these videos because primarily the videos are done just for us to watch later when we get older.
Yeah.
But then other people like watching it too. And then
they've all been asking, where are we?
We got a message from one of these subscribers going, hey, you're leaving us hanging. Where are you? What are you doing? So,
yeah, so sorry about that. But we're back onto it, kind of, I think.
When she says we, she means she.
Yeah. When I work out what we're actually going to be doing next. So anyway, till next time. Next episode, we discover the dark side of Bali, the rubbish, and the beautiful side, Sanua, where we surf, snorkel, and have plenty of fun until I discover I have to have emergency surgery.